Yeah.
Hello and welcome everybody. I am Manohar in program today Perception and Perspective. I will talk on the verdict of Supreme Court over long Ayodhya dispute and also the opening of Kartarpur corridor which connect India with Pakistan. Friends, the historical decision of Supreme Court came on Ayodhya under which it was decided the original birthplace of Ram Mandir will continue to remain with Hindus, devotees, and that fresh new 5-acre land will be given to construct a new mosque for the Muslim community. After the decision came, it was the end of a long 4-decade dispute which continued since 1985 and which issue was very much utilized politically by Bharatiya Janata Party. In the meantime, many talks were organized between the Hindu and Muslim representatives, but no any final solution came. And when the first decision was given by Lucknow bench of Allahabad High Court that 1/3 of the disputed side will be distributed amongst Hindus, Muslim and Akhada. But neither of the party accepted this verdict, and again this issue was filed in a fresh form in the apex court, Supreme Court. The Supreme Court of India, which took the hearing of this issue for more than 40 days, and after the long hearing and lots of argument and counter arguments, finally the decision came on the 9th November, under which it was told by Supreme Court it is very difficult to decide about such issue with the blunder were done in the medieval period, and it is not possible for the court to settle in the present period. It is the both parties, both the followers of religion, they have to decide what they want to bring under a amicable solution agreement. And the decision which gave Supreme Court, it created many reaction among the both Hindu and Muslims religious leaders. It was very heartening that before the decision, it was categorically told by both the Muslim and Hindu representative that they will be abide by the Supreme Court decision. Whatever the decision came from them, they will abide by it, they will accept it, they will admit it, and they will not going to further
prosecution
issue any kind of read before the court, and they will accept it. It is very rejoicing that after the decision came, nobody came in a violent reactionary manner. And what was seen that most of the party welcomed the decision, barring 2-3 some disgruntled element and also some comment of intellectuals which were not favoring the Supreme Court's idea. Rather, it was not an idea, rather it was a decision. It's a well calculated decision, well considered decision taken by Supreme Court, and it was unprecedented in the history of Supreme Court's decision when all 5 bench justices were unanimous in giving their decision. They never have any kind of dispute or any kind of varying of public opinion or any kind of their own opinion while giving this decision. Friends, this decision has in a way just shut down the all 4-decade long dispute, a political gimmickry which was being applied by various political parties in either way or another way. The friends, what a decision has came, it doesn't mean India must not follow secularism. What some are analyzing this verdict, these decisions, that Hindus are again going to rule their country and this India will become a Hindu Rashtra. No, not at all. Everybody know in the medieval period, all religious places top religious places of Hindus, they were encroached by some other religion under their aggressive gesture, which came as per the arrival of their political power. But in the course of time, it was seen that the country was going on through several kind of slavery period. We first Muhammad Ghori attacked India, and the last emperor of central province of India, Prithviraj Chauhan, he was defeated by Muhammad Ghori, and after that we have a long Muslim rule under 4 dynasty: the Ghulam Vans, Khilji Vans, Tughlaq Vans, Lodi Vans, and after that last the great Mughal dynasty. And that dynasty ruled the country for more than 200 years. And Babur was the establisher of this Mughal dynasty, and he first of all attacked India. He defeated Ibrahim Lodi, and just he established his Mughal dynasty in India. And the Ayodhya dispute, which is related with Babri Mosque, it was established by that Babur who was the aggressor. And many are questioning that what is the need of Muslim follower in city like Ayodhya, which is just predominantly a Hindu followers city. We have several temples there: Ram Lala temple, we have a Dasarak temple, we have a Hanuman temple. More than 100 temples are locating there. Why a mosque was being encroached there? This is a matter of question. This is a matter of consideration. We are not going into the deep inside the dispute that mosque was established in a very legal manner and that the temple was not demolished. Mosque replaced temple, what the Hindus are saying. The question is, Ayodhya is a holy city of Hindus, and why mosque was established and encroached there? And still we have another example in terms of Kasi Vishwanath temple, and also example in the Mathura Krishna Janmasthan. There we can find the mosques are there. We can see the Gyan Vapi mosque in Kasi, Banaras, near Vishwanath temple, and also one mosque is there in near to Krishna Janmabhoomi Mathura. The question is, what the past has done mistake, the present cannot tolerate it, cannot bear it rather. So we have to just bring a amicable solution which suits our Indian nation state, which suits our secularism, which suits our Akhanda Bharat, which suits our one society. Ultimately, we all were one society. We are distributed among several faiths, in Hindus, in Muslims, in Christians, in Sikhs. But ultimately, we all have one DNA. We are divided. Mostly the Hindu religion is divided among the thousands of castes. Why it is being done? We should confess it. We should admit it. That because of this caste system, because of this Varna Vyavastha operating in Hinduism, our society was being converted to another religion. We were just a divergent society. We were just a fragmented society. And that is why foreign aggressor came. We were lacking a strong central province, a central command political authority. And that is why foreign aggressor came and they became successful in establishing their throne in India. And we have a long 600 to 700 years foreign rule in our country in terms of Islamic rule under 4 dynasty and in terms of British rule. Islamic ruler just take the advantage of fragmented society, and the British ruler, they also take this advantage of this the divergent and divided society. And that is why the prime doctrine of British imperialism was divide and rule. It has a meaning itself. When Indian national movement was representing the fighting unit for getting the country liberated, and that Congress party was representing all caste, all religion and all section of Indian society, but these were the British who just established a parallel organization in form of Muslim League. And in 1905, when Bengal was divided on a communal basis by Lord Curzon, he also paved the way for establishing a separate political party in the name of Muslim League. And that Muslim League, which was initially working for the liberation of country, the freedom of country for 2 decades, a time came when they started to demand a separate Islamic state out of this country. And they just acted on the theory of 2 nation theory. and our same genotype population, we have a same society was bifurcated in form of Pakistan and India, and that Pakistan was again later bifurcated on the basis of Bengal nationalism, and we have a separate state in terms of a separate nation in terms of Bangladesh. So we are divided because our society were divided. We were lacking central command political authority, and that is why we have a such present condition. So yesterday, friends, two events took place. They are very landmark development. They are a very historical development. First, the verdict of Supreme Court, the final verdict, which came on Ayodhya dispute, which was prolonging for last 4 decades. And second, the beginning of Kartarpur corridor, which connect India with Pakistan. Now the both Punjab, which were divided, basically Punjab and Bengal were divided under the communal partition of India, and that Punjab has again connected through the Kartarpur corridor. This way Indian Punjab will go to Pakistani Punjab to just take the view of Nangana Sahib, and that Punjab of belong to Pakistan, they will also come to India to take the test of Amritsari Naan. So, the same Punjab, both Punjab have the same culture, but they have two nations. Why it has happened? Because the country was divided on the basis of caste, faith, followings, creed, culture. So we did not prolong our any divisive kind of activities which just make our country under the peril, and we should work on the unifying the whole country. The Kartarpur has just a new beginning. The Ayodhya verdict is just a new beginning, and I think the all population will have a one nationality. They have a separate faith. They may have a different region, but that must be confined to their home only. That must be confined to your heart only. It has nothing to do with the public society, public domain and public governance. Public governance, the secularism is the best way to govern, because secularism provides a tool to be indifferent, neutral to every happenings. In theoretical terms, India is a secular country, but ironically, the secularism has not been applied by any political party. Some went for Muslim appeasement, some went for majority appeasement, and country was already divided on the basis of community. We are already a caste-ridden society. Caste is eliminated through the process of urbanization and industrialization. But the politics has made them alive because it benefits them. It helps them in galvanizing the vote bank, in unifying their own vote bank on the basis of caste, creed, community, language. So good governance has to suffer. The good governance has nothing to do with such kind of identity politics, such kind of emotive politics, because any bad governance, they find it very easier, they find it very convenient to adopt a identity sort of politics, and they immediately take the route of identity politics because it helps them in unifying their voters, in galvanizing their voters, in polarizing their voters. So it is bad for the good governance regime. We are suffering from a new era of good governance. We are suffering from a new era of society where fundamentalism has no place, where the identity politics must have no place. We need only a good governance, and every person belonging to any religion, any caste or any creed or any region, they all have the same problem, and that is the starvation, that is the hunger, that is the employment, that is their bread and butter, that is their security, and that is the equality of opportunity. That is the crux of our constitution. Everybody must have equality of opportunity. Still we are in the system of jugaad. We are living in a system of parvi, sifaris, recommendations. We still are going through the system of backing, jack. This must be eliminated. These kind of word, there must be no existence of word like starvation. There must be no existence of word like jugaad. There must be no existence of like accidental death. We must have a new sensitive human-oriented society where one can see the whole unified India, irrespective of any caste, community, creed and religion. We are one Indian, we have a one DNA, we have the same fooding style, we have the same clothing style. We may have different kind of culture, nothing wrong in it. We have a variety of culture in terms of food, shelter, habitations and like that. But that is our property, that is our asset, that is our added advantage. We have a variety of things, we have a variety of language, we have a variety of songs, we have a variety of food, we have a variety of kitchens, we have a variety of dialects. Nothing wrong in it. I think, friends, the board decision which happened yesterday is a landmark decision, a landmark development, and it is going to unify India in a new term, in a new vision and in a new era. And I think still we have to do a lot in terms of cleansing our politics from so many kind of bad elements, to clean society from many kind of superstitions and bad beliefs. We need a totally a modern society where there must be no place of any kind of nuisance, ill habits and bad ideas. With this note, I just end my program. We will meet again in the second issue of Perception and Perspective program. Till then, goodbye, sabba khair, namaskar, jai hind.